Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine, and if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, subscribe, please. Okay, so today, guys, I am going to be doing my very first product review. Never done one before on this channel. I have talked about things that I've bought or whatnot, but I'm actually going to be doing a product review on products that I've used. As you know, recently we had Blackout Tuesday, and I decided, why not buy black? Because, as you can see, I'm pretty black. Anyway, I picked up a few products. So today's products are all going to be vagina related. If this is not something you're interested in, I suggest you click out now because we're going to be talking all things vagina. Today I'm going to be reviewing Honey Pot products. If you guys aren't familiar with Honey Pot products, I'm going to be giving you a brief introduction directly from their site, and we're just going to talk about it, okay? We're going to talk about, like I said, the vagina and all things vagina, washes, pads, you name it, we're going to talk about it today. Before I get started and I get into the actual Honey Pot products, their history, I'm going to apologize in advance for shining. We don't have central air in our house, and it's currently 88 degrees outside, but it's about 92 inside here. So I am currently sweating profusely. It's pretty bad. Anyway, let's talk about Honey Pot. Honey Pot, created by none other than a black woman, and her name is Miss B. Dixon, okay? She is the founder of Honey Pot. And I'm going to just put up here so you guys can just read with me what it says. Natural feminine care from my kitchen to your hands. If you're here because your honey pot is unhappy, aka your vagina, I've been there. The whole reason I started the Honey Pot company was because I was suffering from bacterial vaginosis for months and couldn't get relief. One night, an ancestor visited me in my dream and gifted me with a vision to heal myself. With her help, I created the Honey Pot company to solve for what other brands wouldn't, using the power of herbs. Okay, so I'm all for all natural products. I'm all for things that don't contain a lot of terrible ingredients. And it says that these are not only backed by science, but biodegradable and cruelty-free. Yes. No testing on animals, people. That's what that means. Okay, so really quick, she talks about bacterial vaginosis. So we're going to quickly discuss exactly what bacterial vaginosis is, okay? I'm going to put a link to this actual website that I looked. Here's the thing, y'all. I've had a vagina for 41 years, but I've learned some new things in doing some research and reviewing this product. So let's talk about it. Bacterial vaginosis, also known as BV, is a bacterial overgrowth condition that causes a fishy odor. Everybody knows somebody that smells like fish. Oh, anyway, let's stay on track. Along with an unusual gray, white, or yellow vaginal discharge. It can also result in vaginal itchiness and burning during urination. BV isn't necessarily harmful in itself, but women who have this condition are at increased risk for more serious infections like HPV, the human papillomavirus, herpes, and HIV. So, you know exactly what she's talking about when she talks about what she was experiencing. So through that, she created these wonderful products. And I'm going to talk about specifically the things that I've bought and the things that I've used. And one of the products I have not used yet, but we'll get more into that. First, hello, my name is Miss Jazz, and class is now in session. Today, we will be talking all things vagina. Do you know what a vagina is? I know that probably sounds like a really silly question, but let's talk about it. According to WebMD and the interwebs, the vagina is an elastic muscular canal with a soft, flexible lining that provides lubrication and sensation. The vagina connects the uterus to the outside world. The vulva and labia, which are the outer parts, form the entrance, and the cervix of the uterus protrudes into the vagina, forming the interior end. Your vagina is the internal part. That is the actual vagina, okay? But really quickly, let's talk about a few things when it comes to keeping the vagina clean. Let's talk about vaginal pH balance for a moment, okay? What is vaginal pH exactly? It says here, pH is a measurement of how acidic or alkaline, basic, a substance is. The scale runs from 0 to 14. A pH of less than 7 is considered acidic, and a pH of more than 7 is basic. What does any of that have to do with your vagina? The pH level of your vagina, whether it's acidic or basic, plays an important part in determining whether it's healthy. What is a normal pH? What's a normal pH? It's going to vary, okay, from age group to age group. A normal vaginal pH level is between 3.8 and 4.5, which is moderately acidic. However, what constitutes a normal pH level can vary slightly based on your stage of life. My stage of life, during your reproductive years. This is ages 15 to 49. I am 41. So my vaginal pH should be below or equal to 4.5. Okay? So we're just gonna stay in that area. We're not gonna discuss all the other areas because we're just gonna keep it pretty basic. So let's talk about why vaginal pH levels matter. Acidic vaginal environment is protective. It creates a barrier that prevents unhealthy bacteria and yeast from multiplying too quickly and causing infection. I hope that you learned something today about your vagina or vaginas in general. I'm gonna keep it right there as far as pH. The bacterial vaginosis that she mentioned in her About Me on the Honey Pot website, and we're gonna get into the products. Miss Jazz. Okay, y'all, these are the products that I tried, okay? We have 4 different products. The first product we're gonna be talking about are the Honey Pot Sensitive Wipes, fragrance-free. It says intimate parts, body and face. Now, according to the website, it says that kiss the feeling of dry goodbye with Honey Pot Feminine Hygiene Wipes. Boost moisture levels, reduce irritation, and balance your pH. Remember the pH, students? Okay. In one quick swipe with our female hygiene wipes, our period wipes leave no residue, no irritation, no burning, just cool, calm comfort for maximum freshness and protection. Use these sensitive feminine wipes in conjunction with our sensitive feminine wash if you so choose. I've used these. They're absolutely fantastic. I've used them on days that I don't have my period, but they are definitely very cleansing, very cooling, fantastic. I would give these a 10 out of 10 and I would definitely recommend them. I'm gonna say these would probably be appropriate for menstrual cycle age girls. That would just be my personal recommendation. This is a perfect segue into the next product, okay? Next, folks, we're going to be talking about the Honey Pot Sensitive Foaming Wash. This is what they recommend you use it in conjunction with. Been using this for a couple of months now. This is also the sensitive formula, and it says use daily to refresh, shake, pump 3 times, wash with clean hands for external use only. Avoid contact with eyes. And it says that pH balance for you. What's in here? Lavender, vinegar, calendula. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll look it up and I'll include it what that is on the screen. So this wash, let's talk about it. I've used a few feminine washes, some better than others, but this one, guys, it leaves you feeling extremely fresh. Absolutely love it. But for my girls out there who like to keep a little covering and don't fully landscape the nether regions, it does make the hair feel weird or dry. That is one thing that I did notice about the soap. So, I mean, once you rinse it and after it's done, it's like the hair's been conditioned. It's absolutely wonderful. But if you have like a condition like me where it's almost like the best thing I can think about is hotel soap. Have you ever washed with hotel soap? How when you go like this and you rinse it off with the water, how dry your hands feel? That's what it does to the hair. But I will say that it's absolutely wonderful. It leaves you smelling fresh, and I absolutely love it. Again, 10 out of 10, would definitely recommend, okay? Let's get to the next part. This is the Honey Pot Calming Lavender Panty Spray. First of all, I was like, panty spray? I mean, what is the purpose of panty spray? Let's talk about it. I mean, yeah, it's pretty obvious what it says, but let me show you specifically what it says in the site it's used for. Use this feminine hygiene spray to freshen up fast without artificial fragrance or harmful chemicals. We like that. The mineral salts in our herbal mist eliminate odor, while the lavender essential oils keep you feeling calm and refreshed throughout the day. Use our feminine spray on panties, underarms, feet, and even shoes. It's available in lavender and jasmine. Refreshing herbal spray for external use only. Do not apply directly to genital area. I'm going to assume if you do not want an internal fire, you should probably not spray this directly on your vagina. I do have both scents actually. I have, this one is the lavender, and I do have the jasmine. I mean, obvious why I would buy that one. But I have also tried this. And what I do is I just take it off, underwear, give it a light mist. Like say for instance, this is a panties, spray from about this far up, give it a few spritzes, let it, do a little drying, and then put them on. Guys, makes a world of difference, right? What I've noticed for me personally. But it definitely keeps you fresh during the day. It's an absolutely wonderful product. When I also noticed that it was for underarms, I have not tried it for underarms or feet. I do have a problem with being quite stinky underneath the arm, so I don't know how much this would control or whether or not it should be used in conjunction with deodorant. But if I do try it under my arms, I will let you guys know how that works. But as it stands, I need whatever the strongest anything they have, because sis be out here smelling like In and Out. That's not cute. Last but definitely not least are the Honey Pot Overnight Herbal Infused Pads with Wings. So traditionally I use a very well-known brand of pads and have forever. Let's talk about the menstrual cycle, okay? I have a very, very, very heavy flow. And I actually started my menstrual cycle at the tender age of 9. Shocked the shit out of me because I didn't know what it was. I was 9. I was still playing with Barbies. To be exact, I think I was in the 4th grade. And because I didn't know what it was, I can remember the day that it happened. I came home, I went to the bathroom, my vagina was bleeding. I thought I was dying. My sister thought it was a joke. She laughed at me. Mom came home. She's like, yeah, it's your period. I'm like, can we have a little bit more knowledge about that? Parents, can we normalize talking about menstrual cycles so little girls are not scared shitless when they get their menstrual cycle at a very young age? These talks need to happen earlier than they used to, because I think kids are getting their menstrual cycles a bit early. My daughter didn't get her menstrual cycle until she was 13, 14. She was old. She was a bit of a late bloomer, but I was 9. Needless to say, I saw these and I said, I want to try them. I have not opened them intentionally because I want to open them on camera so we can look at them together to see exactly what they look like. But again, these say mint cooling, lavender calming, aloe soothing, no chlorine, no pesticides, no fragrances. Again, plant-based feminine care. Okay, let's open them up. Apparently they're people-proof. Let me get these open. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, they are individually wrapped. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so like I said, I generally experience a pretty heavy flow. I will say, guys, I can smell that when I first open it. But going back to the flow, I generally have a very heavy flow. I was put on birth control back in the 9th grade because I was experiencing terrible periods. And by terrible, I mean heavy flow, and they were about 10 to 12 days. Quite disrespectful. So I was put on a medication, can't remember what it was. If I recall, I'll put it in the video. And I was put on birth control. The medication was to control cramps, but the birth control was to control flow, which again, I struggled with my entire life. I thought having children would correct that. Wrong. No, still the same. But I am currently on a birth control regimen because again, the flow was so heavy and it was making me extremely anemic. So I am now on a regimen where I only get a period 4 times a year. You know, I don't know how to act. Again, I think this was a gift to me from God, be it so I was given a period at 9 and I'm now 41. Anyway, let's talk about the pad. I get distracted so easy. Anyway, I can see now, this is the packaging. Let's show you. Y'all see that? Okay. They smell really good and they're quite thin. So let's open it up. Like I said, I only get a period 4 times a year and I'm not due again until September. So anyway, let's open it up. I really don't want to waste one, but okay, let's open it up. So look. Oh, this is, ooh. All right, so this is the pad. This is the length of the pad. Can you guys see that? I hope that's clear. I can't really tell. This is the length of the pad. There are wings. Wow, that's intense. Let's take this off and look at these wings. Okay, so, wow, look at that, guys. Holy Toledo, opened up, look at that. And it says, again, these are the overnight, and it has the 4 little droplets. So these are gonna be for a heavy flow overnight, obviously, or during the day. I will say these probably won't show in the clothes because they are extremely thin. I wanna check out the adhesive to see just how, okay, pretty sticky. And can we talk about this? Why are all pads made like this? I want someone to create a pad that does not include noisy paper. I will say the outside packaging is absolutely amazing. Feels like it's, I don't know, plastic maybe, but it's very quiet, okay? But it's this paper, this. Y'all hear that? If somebody in the stall next to you doing that, you already know what's going on. You already, sis, I'm praying for you. It's your time of the month. But I'll let you guys know how these work out. But again, it won't be until September because, y'all, I'm dying. It's so hot. Y'all, let's say a prayer real quick. Lord Jesus, in my next house, we will have central air on both stories. Anyway, I'll let you guys know how these work out in September once my period comes back.
Well, apparently, joke's on me, while I was bragging around the house that I finished my outro before the battery died, it didn't record. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notification bell so you know every time I upload. I plan on doing more reviews. This was fun for me, and I have some other things in mind. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.